Hi guys, welcome to the Oasis Healing Temple. For today's reading, we are going to take a look at what you are manifesting. Ooh. I know we have a new moon coming up in Pisces, so let's see what new energies are going to be coming in for you, if these resonate or tie in with that timing. So for pile number 1, you have this rune, which is called INGUZ. Don't come after me if I'm pronouncing them wrong. And that is with the Selenite. Okay. For pile number 2, you have THURISAZ rune with Tourmaline. Black Tourmaline. Pile number 3, you have the emerald, and that is with WUNJO. The rune of WUNJO. Alright, these are your pile choices for today's reading. Pause the video if you need more time to meditate. The timestamps will be in the description box below. And I'll see you all at your readings. Hi guys, welcome to the Oasis Healing Temple. You chose pile number 1, and today's reading we are taking a look at what you are manifesting at the time that you are tuning into this channel. So you were drawn to the INGUZ rune, which is a symbol of fertility, abundance, growth, gestation, family, love, the home, growth. And I love it's with the Selenite castle. You know, it's like feeling home, feeling safe, your quiet retreat. So let's see, we have Selenite, luminous cleansing protection. Selenite illuminates your spiritual truth with greater purpose. It aligns your chakras and raises your awareness to higher dimensions, opening communication to your spiritual team. It brings clarity to the mind and slices through any negativity or confusion, cleansing your energy field and protecting your aura. Selenite brings awareness to your subconscious patterns, highlighting what is ready to be healed. It activates the crown chakra and provides a doorway to personal transformation. Cleanse your way to clarity. Alright, so there's going to be some growth coming in for you for this new moon. A lot of cleansing, a lot of healing. You're being offered protection while you do so, while you go through this transformation. And as you're transforming and cleansing and clearing, there's going to be some things that are going to be taking off for you, some new growth coming in. Yay! That's perfect timing for the new moon. Alright, let me get your oracle cards for you. I'm going to do these on camera. This card coming out, this one as well. Let's get a few tarot cards for you. Pile number 1. What is pile number 1 manifesting? Let's get one more. Oh, thank you. Pile number 1. Too many. Let's see that again. Pile number 1. I love the dragon cards. Okay. Is there another one? About 2 from this deck. Ooh. You got a lot of jumpers wanting to jump out. Just one more, please. Oh. Two. Pile number one. What are they manifesting? What is this new beginning? What is this new awareness that's coming in for them? One final card for you. Wow. Okay. Final 3 cards for you. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, Selenite and INGUZ. We have pain. Alright, so there's a purging and a releasing of pain. A lot of cleansing, some healing. Oh, look, and you have peace. Making peace with the past, making peace with the things that have hurt you in this new beginning. And this is a Pisces moon that's coming up for us at the time that I'm doing this reading. And it is, you know, if you don't know, Pisces is a very emotional sign, and they represent, you know, it's the end of the zodiac, so it's the accumulation of everything and all the experiences that you've been through. And it's the time where you can choose to step on a new path and have a new beginning with the sign of Aries, which is the beginning of the zodiac. So it's the ending and a new beginning here, and it's the chance to release the things that have hurt you and pained you in the past, and to let go and bring in some healing, cleansing energy so that you can have peace of mind, peace of heart, and move forward. Into this new growth, we have the 6 of Wands. Yeah, being proud of yourself, everything that you've overcome. And we have the High Priestess. Nice. What is it? Using your intuition, you know, your truth, seeing the truth of the situation. We have the Page of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there's an opportune time for you to cleanse the past, to cleanse, and you're being offered the opportunity to heal at the moment. Let's move this over here. Let's see if we can get these all on camera for you. Some people like the, you know, some people pay attention to the cards and not always. Some people just listen to the words. But, you know, for me, sometimes it has to be like aesthetically pleasing. And I hate when my camera shifts in the middle of my readings because I bump the table with my leg. I'm a very energetic person, so I like to use my hands a lot and I move a lot when I'm channeling. So y'all just bear with me. Sometimes I forget to check the cameras while I'm channeling, so the table just slide out, or the camera sometimes moves on me. Alright, so yes, there's a lot of success, and it's a time for you to celebrate and to let some things go, because you are meant to be like a leader. There's something that you're here to offer others. Yeah, I think there's some old memories that maybe need healing and cleansing, some old energies for you to release, some old pains, and you're being offered this opportunity to let them go. And tune into your wisdom. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else we have. We have Venus offer. Alright, let's see. We have trust. Yeah, I feel like this is you trusting the process. You're given this opportunity to let the past go, to heal the mind, to heal some things that may have been weighing on you from the past, you know, and to step into your truth, into your ability, into your wisdom, to see the truth of the situation, to elevate the way that you see them, and to make peace with the past, and to trust that everything happens in divine time. All of the experiences that you've been through, everything that you've overcome, that there's a reason for them, right? And it's part of the process. It's part of the learning and the experience that we signed up for here on earth. We came here to learn through the experience of it. You can have an idea about something, of how you think things are going to go down, how you're going to feel, how you see the situation happening, but until you experience something, that's when you gain the tools. That's where you gain the wisdom. That's where the knowledge comes from, you know. And the way I see things is like knowledge applied. Like when you apply your knowledge, that's when you gain the wisdom. But it is through the experience, through the action that is involved. And until you go through something, experience something, you don't have the wisdom from that experience. At this moment, you're being given an opportunity to trust in your higher self, to trust in yourself, that now is the time for you to let this go and to move forward, to make peace with the past, to make peace with this experience, and to move forward. We have the crystal yellow dragon. Opens you to higher learning and wisdom. Expand your crown chakra for illumination. Walk the higher spiritual path. Yeah, you're being asked to elevate the way that you see things, to tune into your intuition, to have more confidence in your abilities, to take control over your life, over the situation, over your emotions, over your thoughts, things that may be racing through your minds. Maybe they're old patterns, old memories, things that keep you trapped in pain and in the past, or where you feel stuck. And there's going to be, as you go through on this healing journey, there will be things that illuminate for you, where your awareness, all of a sudden you just start seeing things from a new perspective, seeing things from a different angle. But it requires you to go within, to tune into the inner realms, to tune into yourself, and to question why. You know, why do I feel this way? Why did I make this choice? Why do I allow them to treat me a certain kind of way? Why do I believe specific things? Where am I seeking others' approvals? Am I betraying myself for somebody else's affection and love and support? Am I honoring myself? Am I honoring my truth? Those types of things, you know, because you hold the key to your healing. So you're manifesting some healing and some awakening, some awareness and connection, because I feel like has something to do with the relationship here. Let's keep going now. Ooh, we have Mother, Breath of Life, and Breathe. Take a moment, breathe deeply, relax, connect to your spirit and your body. Yes, 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 yes. This is what's going to help you shift your perspective. Going within, right here under the High Priestess. Tuning into the inner realms. Going into your heart space. Silencing the mind. Elevating the way that you see certain situations. Things that you have been through are your lessons. They're your experiences. They are how you gain your wisdom, how you gain strength, how you build your confidence up, how you build your trust in yourself and your abilities up. Yeah, this is a time to pause right now. To pause and reflect. And we got 3 of these. We have Archangel Azrael, with the Death card. Death, endings, and completions are at hand. Take time to let go, to grieve, and to heal. Beautiful confirmation. Yeah, anytime we're going through, you know, this is a, you know, it's a spiritual death. It's the letting go of the past, letting go of the version of yourself that was in those moments and making those choices, and allowing yourself grace, you know, understanding your consciousness at the moments that you are making those choices, you know, and loving yourself even through the mistakes that you've made, because at the time you were making the best choice from the choices you had and that you were being offered, and at the moment maybe that's the only choice you saw for yourself. But now looking back further along, because you're further along the journey, you can look back and see things in a different perspective, you know. And so it's a grieving process of what was and what could have been, but it's also allowing yourself to grow and to love yourself, and knowing that you can, to learn how to shift your perspective and to see things from different perspectives in any moment that you feel like there's a choice that needs to be made, that you can put yourself in a place of power, and to see where you can choose to allow certain things to affect you, certain people to affect you, or where you have a choice to make a decision, and whether or not we realize it, when we feel like we have no choice, there is a choice, and we make those choices because for us this is the right choice, and this is, you know, it's not always the best, our best or most favorite experience, but the alternative is not either. And so for at the moment, this is the best with what I have, and we make do with what we have, and we be grateful for it. So allow yourself to heal, allow the past to go. It's the end of this cycle, and something new is coming in for you during this new moon, okay? So just breathe, take a step back, release, and allow yourself to let go. And have gratitude for all that you've been through, for anybody who's come into your life to teach you these lessons, anybody who's played a bad guy in your story, in the play. They were there teaching you, you know, some hard lessons, how to take care of yourself, how to stand up for yourself, how to love yourself by experiencing, you know, the opposite of that. And so it says, Our Lady of Light, the radiant light and love of spirit pours upon you. Count your blessings, for they abound. And your blessings will come in from this. You know, we have the sun coming up here above the crown, which is so amazing that we have the selenite here. And the selenite offers this cleansing, healing energy. It rejuvenates, it charges, it cleanses and purifies. It does so many different things. And it also cleanses the emotional body. So work with selenite. If you don't have any selenite, you can come check out my shop. I have the link in the description box below. We have these selenite wands. Here's one that I use often, and I comb my aura with the selenite to cleanse and purify my energy field and to ground out some of the old energies. Anytime you're walking past an individual, your auras are connecting, and you can pick up debris from other people. Oh my goodness, there's a cat fight out my window. Yeah, so you can pick up other people's toxicity and negativity. You know, people are constantly thinking throughout the day, and sometimes their thoughts are not always elevated. Sometimes people are worried. Sometimes they're stressed. Sometimes they're arguing with individuals in their minds. And when we come across their energy fields, we can pick up some of that debris. So selenite's a great crystal to help you keep your energy clear, to cleanse your aura, to uplift and energize your energy field as well. And it helps you to heal the emotional body. So connect and tune into your heart space, because this is where your truth is. This is where your divine soul lies, where healing comes from, you know, when you have this beautiful being, this Archangel Azrael, who's heart is just illuminated and it's pouring forth. So there's this beautiful offering of healing that's coming in for you. Yeah, you've been manifesting this healing for some time, and I feel like now is the time for you to move forward and let it go, and to have gratitude for everything that you've overcome. You know, you made it through that, you survived that. Don't tune into or tap into a victim mentality. You know, it's stepping into that victor, that survivor. I overcame this, and I didn't let this be something that tore me down. I didn't let it stop me from, you know, standing in my truth and in my power and having, you know, love and success in my life. I think the kitties have left now, so sorry if y'all can hear that. We have the goose with inner knowing and the lights coming in. I love that. It has been very cloudy and cold here in Georgia because we're still in winter, and today is actually a sunny day, so I love that we have the light coming in across the table here. But there's this illumination that's coming in, a lot of light and a lot of cleansing and healing energy. So it's like the end of some darkness and some light shining on your life now. So we have the goose with inner knowing. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident. You will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry. You are blessed. Let yourself fly. Yay. All right. And the other one is the grizzly bear and power. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. Beautiful. So this is you. You have a lot of inner power and a lot of strength, and you've overcome a lot, and you didn't allow it to take you to a place where you felt powerless, where you felt weak. You know, you have a lot of strength. You're a very strong individual. You are going to find like-minded people in your life. If you haven't already, they're on their way to you. But you are very, very brave. And it takes a little bit of bravery for you to come into this space of healing, because we have to let go of sometimes people. We grieve for the ways that we allowed them to treat us, or the ways that we allowed their truth to become our truth in the way that we see ourselves. And we shame ourselves, we criticize ourselves and put ourselves down because that is how we were treated. And so it's like how we were made to believe about ourselves, and we believed it. And that's the part that we, you know, unfortunately we can be mad at ourselves about, because we like betrayed ourselves and we allowed them to tell us our truth, and we believed it. And when you start working and going within, and you start shifting your perspectives and on the healing journey, you start seeing all the ways in which you strayed from your truth, where you allowed somebody else's truth to be your truth. And so there's this like de-layering where you start getting to the core of who you are, what your truth is. And then you start realizing, like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I allowed them to make me feel this way. And so there's a lot of grieving that comes with that, and a lot of releasing, so allow yourself to cry when you feel these emotions come up. And, that's going to be such a beneficial tool for you. And the releasing and the healing is to allow the emotional body to heal and do what it needs to cleanse and purify these energies out of your system. Sorry guys, I had a visitor, so I had to pause the video real quick. Alright, moving forward, well, it's hilarious. We have the traveler move in a new direction. So you're stepping onto a new path, and this is going to be a new beginning for you, because you're cleansing and you're healing. So there's going to be new information, new insights, new ideas, new perspective, and it's going to move you to a place where you're going to have so much gratitude for the blessings that are coming into your life. You're going to have this expansion in the crown chakra, in your third eye, in your heart, in your throat even. These upper chakras are all being activated. Guardian angels, you are not alone. Yay, look at that. There's this activation taking place within the masculine, the feminine, and in this higher perspective, and coming into union with aspects of yourself, with your higher self here. Got new insights. Your angels are with you, communicating with your higher self, with the higher realms. Your guardian angels are with you, letting you know that you are not alone going through this process and in this experience. You can ask to work with your higher self, with your guardian angels, to help you cleanse and purify, see things from a higher perspective. And, you know, feathers are also very good for cleansing the aura as well. I like to use them at the end of my healing, my chakra healing therapies. I like to cleanse the aura and remove any of the negative debris that may be in there in the other subtle realms. So the feathers, but they are also connecting you to the angelic realms, and it's an air element, so there's a lot of cleansing and purifying of the mind, but also activating the higher mind so that you see things from a higher perspective. It's spiritual learning, gaining wisdom, tuning into your higher self. And you have the drum. This is about a spiritual journey, and you are stepping onto the path of spiritual journey where you gain more insight, more wisdom, connecting to Mother Earth, connecting to your heart, restoring your truth, going on a journey. You have lots of forward movement, lots of success, lots of healing, lots of connection, lots of learning and illumination. There's a higher spiritual path waiting for you when you're stepping onto that new beginning, pile number 1. Yeah, it's coming home to yourself, remembering who you are. Tuning into your inner knowing. I love that. It's the end of the old and the beginning of new spiritual insights and wisdom. Alright, pile number 1. This was your reading. If this resonated with you, please like and subscribe. Join my Oasis Healing Temple tribe. If you feel like sharing your comments below in the comment section, I'd love to read your stories or hear from you all. Send me an emoji if you don't know what to say, or let me know that pile number 1 was your reading. Thank you all for being here. I'd love to have you back for future readings. Y'all take care and have a blessed day. Welcome to your reading, pile number 2. So for today's message, we're going to be seeing what you are manifesting in your life at the time you are tuning into this reading. And you were drawn to the, I'm going to try to pronounce this, THURISAZ? Urisa? I don't know. It's Thurisaz. And it is known as the symbol of the thorn. So there may be some type of conflict at the time that you are tuning into this reading. There may be a little bit of chaos, a little bit of struggle, a little bit of challenge at the moment. But it is also a symbol of protection and strength while you're going through these challenges. And it is paired with the Tourmaline. And this was not intentional. These are just the runes that came out, and these are the cards that came out for the particular rune. And Tourmaline is a grounding and protecting mineral. So definitely work with this mineral. If you do not have any Tourmaline, we do sell these in our online store. We have a Facebook group. The link is in the description box below. Oasis Sacred Spaces. Join our Facebook group. We do wall sales and live shows. And you can find different types of black tourmaline. We have palm stones, heart, tumbles, etc. that you can carry on your pocket, on your person, on your body, with you to protect you while you're going through this. And black tourmaline says, carry black tourmaline as an energetic bodyguard. Black tourmaline acts as a psychic shield, protecting you from destruction and negativity and psychic attacks. It is an excellent stone at stabilizing and establishing boundaries and deflects unwanted mental energies. It is also good for grounding and stabilizing your foundation on earth and making sure both feet are on the ground. With a natural electric spark, black tourmaline absorbs fears and transmutes those emotions into positive energy. Use the stone to balance your root chakra and detox any anxieties. So it's a great stone to work with to help you come out of the mental realm where a lot of our fears reside. A lot of our fears are all in our head because our head represents our inner child, our mind, and we typically tune in to the mind. We jump into our head space when our emotions don't feel safe or nurtured or appreciated or responded to, so we react from a logical place versus an emotional place. And so right now, I don't want to say this is manifesting for you. I just feel like this is the current phase that you're in at the moment, is a detoxing and a cleansing and a purifying. There may be things that are look very chaotic, and that takes place. Things have to fall away. Things that aren't working, the shifts are taking place so that new things can come in, things that are more stabilizing, more in an alignment with who you are, with your goals, where you're meant to be, and align with your truth. Because we have the Capricorn and the Sun here, and that is your ability to achieve your goals, achieve your destiny, you know, having more optimism, more faith, more positivity coming into your life here. So let's go ahead and pull your oracle cards to help with this reading to see what you're manifesting, what's going to come from what appears to be chaos at the moment. All right, pile number. Okay. These are the cards that want to come out. So we're going to take a few different cards. Those are your tarot cards. Let's get some oracle cards now. Hopefully we can fit them all on the table. Pile number 2. What is pile number 2 manifesting? Well, they're making it very easy for me to find your cards, aren't they? Alright, the dogs are sounding an alarm, so that may be significant. I don't know, maybe have a dog who's your bodyguard, your friend, your ally, your support, your best friend. Pile number. Okay. Pile number 2, please. Alright, last deck, and then we'll begin. Okay. Alright, you have the 7 of Cups. Alright, so yeah, there's a little bit of an emotional shake-up. We have the 4 of Swords. Yeah, I may be feeling very drained, very low energy throughout these shifts and changes. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Cups. Learning to trust yourself. That's what's going to come from all of this. And you have the 7 of Swords. I'm not sure. Let's see if I can try to fit these all on the camera for you. That might work. Let me double check the angles. We'll try to fit as many as we can on here. Alright, just looking at your tarot here, I definitely feel like you've had a lot of maybe, I don't want to say struggles, you know, but maybe some types of conflicts in your thoughts, in your mind. Maybe spending too much time in your head, in your mental space, like I was saying in the beginning. I feel like there's been a lot of mental games, focusing too much on the mind and trying to analyze things just a little too much. And I think that it has maybe affected, your dreams. Maybe you've been feeling stuck, like you don't have any choices or any options. It's that feeling trapped kind of feeling. And then you have the Queen of Cups coming out. But she's somebody who is in touch with her emotions and is emotionally mature, very strong. She trusts her intuition. She follows her heart. Very sensitive. So you perhaps have somebody who's very, very perceptive, very sensitive, very, I don't know, you might be feeling very vulnerable. There's somebody who cares a lot, very empathic, but I feel like you maybe you worry too much. You have a lot of anxiety, a lot of fears. And in order for, you're being asked to step out of the mind, out of the mental realm, and come into your heart space, come into your center, to bring in the shifts, to shift the way that you perceive things, to not be so afraid, to be more trusting, to trust your heart more, to trust your emotions more. And when we're children, and most of us know a child, when you see children, you see videos of people videoing their kids, they have such an unconditional loving heart. They easily forgive, they're very trusting, they're very open, they're very empathetic, they're sharing, they're caring. And sometimes when we go through things as children, there's moments where we get in trouble by our parents, or we get picked on, we get bullied, we get yelled at, things like that make us want to retreat into our shell and hide. And sometimes if we're in environments like that for long periods of time, we end up shutting down our connection to our emotions because it's very painful. It breaks our heart. And so we jump into our head space and we try to understand things from our mind, from a mental perspective, logically versus emotionally. And unfortunately, when we get used to ignoring our emotions and how we feel, and we quit listening to our intuition and our instincts, we tend to become a little bit more fearful, a little more in our masculine body, and just doing things out of fear, or we have a fearful mind where we are worried that the past is going to repeat itself, so we get anxious, or we're worried what's going to happen. All those kinds of things. We play out all these potential realities and possibilities, but from a fearful perspective. And when you start learning to have more trust and lean into your heart and your emotions more, you start to have more trust and more faith, and you trust the path moving forward, and you're not trying to project the past forward. You end up learning how to heal the past, understanding the past, so that the past is no longer a factor for you moving forward. It's taking the lessons from the past and not allowing the past to repeat itself, which can be it can be stressful, it can be painful, definitely, which is why I believe the Black Tourmaline came out, because you're going through that process at the moment, or you're beginning to come into that process. And working with Black Tourmaline, it helps you to transform those negative thought processes and to ground them and transform them into positive energy, so that you can use it as fuel to move you forward on the path, so you're not stuck in the past or repeating a cycle over and over and over again. It's the detox stone, it's removing that thorn from your side, removing that wound and healing from the wound, healing the inner child. Learning how to re-nurture yourself and to love yourself and heal your heart. All right, let's see what the oracle cards want to say. We have the dark blue galactic dragon. Helps you to listen to the voice of the universe, ignite the codes of your master blueprint, access cosmic wisdom, and enter higher service. Look at this. And this dragon's holding this net to catch these stars. So it's like catching your dreams, you know, wanting to achieve your dreams. And this dragon's going to help you with that, to help you to access your wisdom, your knowledge, your truth, so that you can manifest this dream. But in order to manifest something new in your life, you have to let go of the things that are no longer serving you, that are holding you back. Okay, let's see what else we have. We have the green dragon. Helps you to tune into the secrets of nature. Receive answers and guidance from nature aligned with your divine essence. Beautiful. So spend some time in nature. This is the best way to connect back into the heart space. If you rearrange the letters in heart, you will find the word earth. There is a reason for that. When you go out in nature and connect to the earth, to Mother Earth, you're engaging in the present moment. All of your senses are being activated and engaged. You're aware of the sky, you know, the trees, the breeze, the animals that are around you. Like, they're all communicating, and they all have a certain kind of energy, frequency, vibration that slows the energy down, so that we come out of the mind space, which is very, you know, frenetic, and it's very, I don't know, staticky, you know, it's always jumping from here to there, and all these potential thoughts and, you know, criticisms and judgments and realities and experiences and memories. And when you're in Mother Nature, or in nature, connecting to Mother Earth, it slows the energy down, and it brings your mind to the present moment, to right here and right now. And that's the best gift you can have, the present, because that is where you make the choices. That's where you can decide to cut the cords of the past, to move forward, to tune into your heart space, where you can receive and connect to your guides, to your higher self, to your inner child, and offer the healing, nurturing, loving energy that your soul needs while it's going through this ending process, through this purification, through this cleansing. And see, there's this key. There's a key. Mother Nature holds the key to our hearts, to our healing. And it is the best way to meditate, to slow down, to tap into your heart space, to see what is your truth. You know, why are these thoughts resurfacing? Why are you so afraid? You know, why are you still in pain or suffering? What needs to be cleared out? What is my truth? You know, it's the best tool that we can use, that is available for us, that isn't being, you know, utilized by so many humans. All right, we have watching, spying. I feel like this is, learn to study yourself, study your fears, understand where they come from. We have distance. Yeah, taking time out to go on a spiritual retreat. Maybe you're being asked to go on a vacation, if you have the ability to do so, to go somewhere where you can connect to nature, to distance yourself from other people, from day-to-day life, from all the noise, all the technology, and plug yourself into Mother Nature, into the present moment where you have the most power and the most control, where you can be more observant of the voices, the whatever conversations taking place in your mind. A lot of people don't even question where these thoughts originate from, where their beliefs originate from, why they feel certain things, or why they choose to ignore the way that they feel. And when you're in nature, it's the door to your heart, to going within. It's like the temple of your heart space, and it helps you to reconnect and establish that connection back to your truth, to your higher self, to the universe, to source creator, to your intuition, back into your emotional body, so that you can heal and remove this thorn, remove the burden that you've been carrying with you. But know that you are protected while doing so. And trust yourself that you will see the truth of the situation, and your energy will be restored. You won't feel so depleted. You won't feel so, negative and exhausted, because you're not feeding the negative energies. You're not living in the past and draining your energy. You're being more focused on being in the present moment, and therefore it revitalizes you. You almost feel young again, because your soul's not existing in the past, and focusing on that. And you're not creating a fearful future for yourself because of your past. Oh, we have flow. Okay. Yes, you'll be able to tune into that heart and allow, the energies to move. All right, be open to receiving guidance. When you're in Mother Nature, you're connecting back into the feminine energies, and the feminine energies offer us the healing energy, the nurturing, loving, supporting energy that opens the door for us to receive blessings, to receive guidance, to receive our healing, to receive karmic justice, to receive the love that we deserve, to receive all of the energy that we give to others. Hopefully it's from a loving heart and not a judgmental heart, because that's the way karma works. What you give is what you will receive. But if you've blocked yourself off from receiving, tapping into that feminine energy, like you're just pushing out, working hard, always doing, always giving, always providing, always in that headspace, and you're not tuning into your heart where you can be more open and receptive, then you're blocking off all the good that's trying to come into your life, because you're not tuning into that part of yourself. You've actually blocked off your heart, and you're not open to receiving and finding that connection. So during this new moon, I feel like this is what you're being asked to do, is to cleanse and purge and heal and tune back into your divine flow, and to remember that connection that you do have, that you are protected, and that you're always guided, you're always watched over, you're always loved. Mother Nature is all of our mothers. She provides, everything that we could ever need. There's food, there's water, there's things to make shelter, everything that benefits us, the air that we breathe, everything is in such abundance, and we tend to forget that and to be grateful for that. But even being grateful and tuning into those energies opens the heart, so that you can be more in flow and more receptive, and it comes from that space of being grateful. Even when it's hard sometimes to be grateful, because you might not find a lot of things to be grateful about in your life, but it can be those simple things, even that you woke up that day, that you have an opportunity to start again, that the sun is shining, that you have fresh air, that you have running water. Those are some simple but necessary things for us to survive and live off of, and we just take advantage and, don't even remember those things sometimes. We have passion. Passion will be restored again, and that will be like your fuel, your fire, the things that light you up, the things that make you feel good and excited, and those are the energies you can tap into when you start learning how to tune into your heart. It's following your passions, the things that you enjoy doing, and it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It's what makes you feel good, and this also helps you open your heart up and heal the heart, because you start learning how to take care of yourself and love yourself by doing things that make you feel good, but aren't hurting other people in the process, you know. And it's, a lot of these are tuning into, like, you know, a creative ability or a talent, you know, listening to music. Maybe you like dancing, maybe you like writing music, maybe you like writing, photography, you know, whatever it is, telling jokes, artistry, crafting, beading, jewelry, cooking, whatever it is like that, gardening, things that make you feel good and make you feel connected to the present moment. And most artists, they create from their pain. They take their experiences and they transform them by creating something from them. Is how can I take this and transform it into something that is useful and beneficial? And that's how healing comes about, because we take what we have and we make the best of it. You know, we don't dwell in the negativity of it and claim ourselves to be a victim to circumstance. We become the victor. We learn how to overcome, and we learn how to see things from a different perspective, and how we can use, you know, a tool, use it as a tool to benefit us in some way. It's not the best. It wasn't what I really wanted, but I'm going to use this to get what I want, you know. We have Mother Goddess Hathor with bliss. Enjoy yourself. Return to pleasure through the sacredness of your sensual nature. Beautiful, beautiful. When you follow your passions, that is what is gonna bring in this blissful feeling, because you're gonna remember who you are. You can remember that inner child that felt free, that felt loved, and you may not have felt that love from, you know, your surroundings at the moment, but it is remembering that you are loved by Source Creator, by your guides, your ancestors that have come before you, and the ones that are here, that are coming through you even. But there's a purpose and a meaning behind everything. We have Master Kanchan. I'm not sure how you say that. Be yourself. You are amazing, unique, and quirky soul. Be authentically you. You are a gift. I love it. Be yourself. This is what will remind you to be yourself. If you felt like you were different, or that you didn't belong in some way, that the way that you were was different from other people, and you saw that as something bad, or somebody made you feel like that was something bad, and you made that your truth and your story, that could be what needs healing as well. Is you valuing yourself, loving yourself, seeing yourself as somebody who was original. You know, you're not a copy of everyone else. You're here to bring in some new energy and new perspective and new ways of seeing things and doing things, new ways of love and soul expression, you know. You are somebody who's meant to be different. So you are a gift, and you should treasure yourself and value yourself and love yourself. Take care of who you are. Don't judge yourself too much, you know. We have Elk with nobility. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Look at this beautiful elk. You have such a connection to the higher realms. I just feel like you, because there's so much going on in the mind and so much negativity, that you've lost this connection. You know, you've forgotten who you are. You've lost sight of your purpose and your focus, because the mind likes to control us, and the mind likes to know the steps that lie ahead of us. You know, it has to know everything, and it wants to know everything. It wants to be in control. And anytime it doesn't feel like it's in control, it feels like there's chaos, you know. And that's where we surrender and we learn to trust that we are being guided every step of the journey, and that even though it appears to be messy and chaotic and there's a challenge, you have to know that this challenge isn't meant to take you out or knock you down. It's meant to empower you to tune into your gifts, to your abilities to overcome, and to see the path that is in an alignment with you. Because some things have to fall away because they're not meant for you. So if you find yourself you know, at the end of certain relationships, or a job that's not feeling satisfying and it's kind of just depleting your energy. It's time to let them go so that you can start something new with someone else, or with a different job, a different career path, you know, a new beginning that is more in alignment with who you are. Okay, we have Cat with Independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. I love that. Yeah, don't worry about society, what your family says, what your friends think. You know, it's being authentically you and what lights your heart up, what makes you feel good. You know, it doesn't have to be what society says that you need to look like. This is how you have to live your life. This is what happiness looks like, what a marriage should look like, what a relationship should look like, what success looks like, you know, like whose standards are you living up to? And it's creating those standards for yourself. What do you truly value? What do you see as actually happy? You know, what is happiness to you? And to everybody, it's something different. But we think we have to conform to everybody else's standards. And I don't know why that is, other than, you know, pressure to conform to be like everyone else. And we're not meant to be like everyone else. And neither are you. You're an original. You're here to bring something new. So stand in your truth and your independence and your authenticity. And it does take strength. It takes a lot of commitment and dedication. And it takes you connecting and trusting in your guides and in your path and your journey and why you're here. But tuning into your heart, and know that your heart is always going to guide you. And it won't steer you wrong. You're an adult now. So you're the one who's in control. If you have feelings that are hurt, or you have fears that are coming up for you, you can be the one who calms your fears, who understands where they come from. I know this happened in the past, but we're in control now. I'm not going to let that happen. If we have hurt feelings, I'm going to acknowledge that hurt my feelings. I'm going to set healthy boundaries so these individuals can't hurt us again. You know, and I'm going to choose who's allowed to be in my life. I choose the type of love that I want. I choose how I engage in relationships, and I set healthy boundaries for who's allowed in my sacred space. There's so many things that we can take power for and take our power back from, you know. All right, and the last one is Winter. Would take care of your needs. I love that confirmation, and it's with the wolf too. You know, I feel like you're somebody you're seeking your pack, but you've had to go on this solo journey, and sometimes we need to go on a solo journey to discover who we really are, to tune into ourselves, to figure ourselves out, to understand, you know, what needs we have, what types of relationships we want based on the ones we've already had that weren't very satisfying, you know, why we made certain choices in our life, where have we succeeded, where have we, you know, I don't want to say failed, because everything is a learning experience. So sometimes our choices got us harder lessons, and sometimes our choices got us, you know, success. So it's seeing where you can make another choice, you know. All right, pile number 2, that was your reading. I truly hope that you overcome this. I know you all have a lot of faith in you, that you will accomplish this goal, and that you will take care of yourself and pull this thorn out of your side so that you can embrace your unique, authentic, beautiful self, and to follow your heart and achieve your goals and your manifestations and your dream. And may all your wishes come true. Alright, if this was your reading and you feel like sharing your story below, I would love to hear from you. If you don't know what to say, you can just tell me pile number 2 is your reading, or leave me an emoji. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for helping me grow my channel. Sending y'all lots of love. Y'all take care and have a blessed day. Welcome to the Oasis Healing Temple, pile number 3. For today's reading, we're taking a look at what you are manifesting, and you were drawn to the WUNJO rune along with the emerald crystal. And pardon me if I pronounce this wrong, the WUNJO rune is about a place of power. It's about a place of glory and accomplishments, achieving your goals. It is the reward, the harmony and balance that has been achieved after overcoming obstacles on your journey, on your path. It looks like a P, right? So potentials, possibilities, prosperities, peace. Pregnancy, that just came to mind. We have the emerald, and it is spring, unity, and vitality are the words of power. And it says, lush and reminiscent of the green of spring, emerald is known as the stone of successful love, stimulating loyalty, partnership, that's a good P word, and friendship. Emerald opens the heart chakras, healing the auric field with unconditional love, hope, and joy. With exuberance and a lust for life, the emerald is a sign of new beginnings and a fresh step in life, radiating health, prosperity, and vitality. Grow in the direction of your dreams and nurture yourself along the way. You deserve the riches that life has to offer you. Ooh, yay, what a great reading for you. So you have a lot of potential and possibility coming into your life right now. Prosperity, partnership, that can be, things that you're wanting to manifest in your life, and they all sound very, very good. So let's get some tarot cards for you first, and then we'll do the oracle cards. I'm just going to get the cards first, and then we'll look at them together. So pile number 3, what is pile number 3 manifesting? Okay, maybe one more card. This one. Okay, let's get you a dragon. Whoa. Alright, so 3 dragons. What is pile number 3 manifesting? Yeah, this is also about the spiritual reward here. Yeah, we'll take those. Pile number 3, what are they manifesting? What is the spiritual reward? What is coming into their life with this spring energy here? We have this new moon in Pisces up ahead here. So these could be manifesting around this time frame, or since we have spring, that could be the time frame that this is manifesting for you. Pile number 3. And last deck. What is pile number 3 manifesting? Okay, let's see. Let's take a look at your tarot first. So we have the 3 of Pentacles. That's great. We have lots of balance and support. The 4 of Wands. Page of Swords. And the 9 of Cups. Okay, so it says, when I show my work, others give support. Ooh, I love that. So there's going to be some kind of blessing that's going to be coming in for you. I feel like you've been mastering something new in your life, or it's the type of success that's going to be, you know, something for future foundation, something that's going to be generational, this blessing that's coming in for you. And I feel like you've been working very, very hard to bring in this, like, new foundations, something for your family, working very hard on cutting cords to the past. You may have been doing a lot of healing work, and you have now overcome all of that. I'm not laughing at you. I resonate with this a lot because it is something that has been a part of my journey. So this might be my reading as well. I feel like you have had to cut a lot of cords to the past, a lot of people who've been very manipulative, and the work that you've been doing has brought so much healing into your life and into your family. And the future looks very happy for you, very fulfilling, something that's going to benefit your family and future generations. So whatever that you're manifesting, it's not something that's just for you. It's something for, you know, the collective. It's for your family, for the generations to come. It's healing that's come, that you've brought towards your, you know, the past generations. It's healing of the family tree. You have been doing that work. And this is success. This is your rewards that are coming in, your spiritual rewards for all the work that you've done. You're manifesting generational wealth here. And it's not only in the sense of finances, it is emotional wealth, it is mental wealth and health, all those things, you know, the appreciation of healthy relationships, having balanced relationships, you know. The things that we all want in life, and society tries to pressure us in the, you know, one size fits all kind of thing, and that's not true. We all have different needs and wants and desires, and you are somebody who is able to see beyond the illusion that they sell us is supposed to be our happiness and what happiness looks like. And I feel like you have found what true happiness is, and it is something that will carry on through your family and the families after you. Like, you are leaving behind a legacy of love and health and healing and healthy relationships, healthy boundaries, a legacy of love and a legacy of light. And that is like the best gift that you can have, you know. Yeah, your dream has the riches that life has. You deserve the riches that life has to offer you. And seeing that's the thing, your life offers us so much, and we just overlook things that should be like our basic wants and desires, you know, healthy relationships, healthy body, healthy mind. Yes, financial freedom and success, those are definitely things that we all want, but it's all in how we get those needs met, you know, and at what sacrifice. You know, do we sacrifice our mental health to have, you know, this big fancy house because this is what society says is successful and what happiness looks like? And, you know, we sacrifice our body and our soul, our emotional needs. We work at jobs that we can't stand just to make money to, you know, we all have to pay our bills, yes, but the jobs that we're working, are they ones that fulfill our soul? Do they light us up? Are we passionate about it, or are they just, you know, that paycheck, you know, and we sacrifice our passions and our desires and our wants and our basic needs just to earn an income, you know? But you are somebody who has fought that diversity and fought against the social programming and found what true happiness means to you and what that looks like. And this is like a beautiful, beautiful legacy to leave behind. You know, a healthy mind, a healthy body, an intact emotional body where your emotional needs are met because you're not ignoring them. You're actually, you know, what is it, the tending to the soil, you know, and planting those seeds of health and abundance and love and support. So that is beautiful. Congratulations, pile number 3. We have the rose pink dragon. Prepares your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart. Open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe. Look at that. Look at that beautiful heart you have. This is the higher heart chakra, where you have connected to that beautiful space of gratitude for all that you have, all that you have been through. And your heart is blooming and shining this beautiful light. So sweet. Alright, we have the sunshine yellow dragon. Helps you to help animals. Serve animals, heal, respect, and understand them. Yeah, I feel like you are a nurturer. You have a big connection to Mother Earth. You love working with the animals. You love working with Mother Earth. And this is because you have such a big heart, you know. And you've tuned in and tapped in so much. And you've been grateful for everything in your life as much as you can, tuning into that heart space here. And because of that, you are definitely going to be blessed with this beautiful new beginning, the spring energy, this manifestation of success and love, healthy relationships, happiness. Healthy mind, healthy body. You have fire and water. Yes, thank you. That's confirmation of healthy mind, healthy body. Enables your life to flow with loving force. Prepared for change and to move forward quickly. Expect the unexpected and have fun. Yes, that comes from that healing of the heart. You understand how to take enjoyment in life, how to enjoy life, how to have fun, how to practice that self-care. You allow yourself to rest. You also act on your inspirations. You know how to control your mind from having, you know, any fearful thoughts or worries. Like if they come up, you know how to, you face them, you acknowledge them, you comfort them, and then you guide them to the truth and how to see things from a higher, mature perspective, you know, from the heart space. You have that complete trust and faith, and you know that you are being guided. You know that you're going to be provided for. You are always provided for. And that's because you have this beautiful connection to Mother Earth and your heart space. You have to ground. Take some grounding breaths here because this is such a loving, peaceful energy. And it is, you are moving forward at a quick pace. This energy, this manifestation is going to be coming in quick. So stay grounded. Make sure that you are grounding in this energy, grounding in this manifestation. Hold your focus. We have nurture, protective, yeah. Continue to nurture yourselves. I feel like you yourself, you know, I said you are somebody who's very nurturing, loving, and kind. And you're also somebody who's very protective. And you're very protective over Mother Nature, over your children, over your family. You have a big compassionate heart. Yeah. You're very truthful and honest, pile number 3. I'm starting to get a little emotional for you. My heart's opening. Okay, we have nostalgia and memories. Missing someone. Past life soulmate and past. Alright, so As you're moving ahead on the journey, you might find yourself looking back, on the past. And things that you've been through to get you to where you are. Maybe people you've had to let go, had to walk away from. Sometimes we have to have some endings in order for us to have these new beginnings, and it hasn't been easy, but they are what have brought you to the space that you're in today. But don't let the past hold you there. Don't get stuck there and again, you know what I mean? Or trip yourself up from focusing on that energy too much. When you feel it, allow yourself to feel it, but allow yourself to continue moving forward, to grieve the process, to grieve the endings, but be focused on the new beginnings that are coming into you. Stay in that heart center of being open and being grateful and receiving all that's meant to be yours, because you've done so much and you've healed from so much. You're a true warrior and you deserve these blessings that are coming in for you. This achievement, this is success. Yeah, look, we have this loss, the wound in here. Yeah, maybe... Yeah, you had to let go of people who didn't necessarily appreciate or value you. Maybe they didn't make you feel like you were good enough. You didn't feel supported. I'm sorry, pile number 3. I definitely know how that feels. But for me, those were karmic relationships, and they were teaching you lessons. You were learning things about yourself. You were learning things about other people. A lot of us who are very highly empathic, and I feel like you have a very open and sensitive heart, and people tend to take advantage of people who are very giving and loving and caring. And those of us who have these big hearts, we want to help others. It gives us pleasure and enjoyment. That's why we're here, to help one another. We function from a 5D space where we are all connected. We all love each other. We all support each other. We're very community minded, and not everybody functions from that space. A lot of people are stuck in their past, in their traumas, in their pain, and that's where they function from, and that's how they treat people. That's how they treat relationships, and they take advantage of people who have open hearts like yours. And you've had to learn how to set those healthy boundaries, and to expect more respect, to set those healthy boundaries, to learn how to love yourself and know that you are more deserving, and that not everybody is coming from the same place in their heart like you are. A lot of people are living from their pain and acting on their pain, and they truly aren't looking at anybody else's life. They kind of see, oh, well, you're happy and you have a lot to give, so I'm going to take it because I don't have a lot to give, and they just end up hurting your heart in the end. And so I feel like you've had to nurture yourself and heal your wounds and protect yourself and set healthy boundaries and realize who hasn't been learning their lessons, who's not doing the work, who still has a lot of learning to do, so that they aren't treating people that way, and move forward on your journey, and give that energy that you, and that love that you give to others, and learn to give it to yourself. And that is what has brought this healing in. That's what's bringing this abundance, this prosperity, and this new beginning into your life, because of the work that you've been doing. We have movement, yay, moving ahead, and this is fast movement, so this blessing is coming in quickly here. We have reflection. I feel like, okay, so this is, your inner world is about to be reflected in the world you see in the 3D. You know, it's like your outside world is going to match your inside world. More emotional energy coming. And that's amazing, because this comes with a lot of work, a lot of healing. You should be very proud of yourself. We have peace, World Angel of Peace. It is time to make peace, lift out of chaos, focus on Spirit's tenacious love to transform. Beautiful, beautiful. You're coming into a time of peace in your life where you've healed from the past. The past is no longer a place of pain for you anymore. I feel like you've come out of the place of feeling like a victim and stepping into the place of becoming the survivor, the victor here. And you're transforming, you're blooming, you are grounding your higher self on earth, this big beautiful heart that you have. I mean, look at this lotus that's sitting in your heart space there. You know, you are receiving and giving in balance, and this blessing that's coming in is something that, you know, you will be able to share with others, because like I said, this is generational wealth, generational healing, where you're not passing down any karmic lessons to your children, to future generations. And that comes from many, many life cycles of being here on earth and doing the work and being committed to healing, to facing your fears, to going into your subconscious mind and correcting the programming and the patterning, so that you aren't passing down generational pain and illusion and fear. That is a lot. And yeah, you have healed so much. You've brought this healing here into your family, onto the planet, onto Mother Earth, and she's very grateful. And that is why you're about to be blessed. We have Archangel Azrael with death. Death, endings, and completions are at hand. Take time to let go, to grieve, and to heal. Yes, keep your heart open. Let go of this past. Let go of these wounds. Let go of these fears. Let go of those memories. You are protected. Know that you are going to be provided for. You have these beautiful blessings coming in quickly, and that your world is about to change. We have Cat with independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. Some of you may have cats or have a connection to cats. This is also a connection to Lyra, if you resonate with the starseed energy. And I feel like you are definitely somebody who is a starseed, who have come here to Earth to help bring in this generational healing. Very independent person, and I feel like maybe you've had to be independent because the people in your life weren't very dependable. Ooh, we get the arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. Definitely make sure that you are protecting yourself and setting your healthy boundaries. But also with the arrow helps you to stay focused and to set your mind on a goal of what it is you want to accomplish, what you want to achieve. You know, it's the direction that you want to be going. And so focusing on your manifestation. Where do you see yourself? How do you feel yourself being, you know, in this blissful state of peace, you know, and this new beginning that's coming in for you. Yeah, and surrounding yourself with others of like-mindedness, you know. Let's see, where do we want to put this? I don't want to cover up the peace angel here. Final card, the shaman. What do you know? Trust in higher forces. Yeah, you have such a connection to the higher energies and the higher realms. You have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of insight, a lot of perspectives here, and you're able to communicate to the higher realms. You get a lot of wisdom. And I feel like you do trust in your guides and your higher self and Source Creator to guide you in which direction to go. Yeah, you're a very old soul, and you're very connected even to Mother Earth. Yeah, I feel like you have been grounding your higher self here onto Earth here. Very perceptive and intuitive. Alright, pile number 3. I'm going to go ahead and close your reading here. The channeling has stopped. If this was your reading, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. You have a lot of blessings coming in for you, a lot of generational wealth to be shared and passed down. I'm so proud of you. Your file made me very emotional. And thank you so much for being here and all the work that you've done here on the planet and your many incarnations. Alright, if this was your reading, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. If you feel like sharing your story, or if you don't know what to say, you can just leave me an emoji or tell me that pile number 3 was your reading. Thank you all for being here and supporting my channel. Sending you lots of love. Y'all take care and have a blessed day.